The Quran in chapter 9 verse 110 stated that the stoppage of heart defines death. This was stated at the time when humans lacked the knowledge of the role or function of the heart as the determinant factor of the function of all other organs and part of the body. This verse of the Quran impliedly stated that the heart is the main determinant factor for death. Some medical practitioners challenged this Quranic statement and tried to disprove it by theorizing that the brain is the determinant factor for death and not the heart. They have now accepted the Quranic statement to be correct. Cardiologists argued that death is determined by the cessation of the heartbeat or cardiac activity. This is known as cardiac death. The question is, which of these two truly determines death? As a science-oriented person, I applied the dependability test, which is a test to know which of these two depend on the other for its function. The heart plays a central role in pumping blood through the circulatory system, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients are delivered to various parts of the body, including the brain. The brain requires a constant and adequate supply of blood to function. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients to brain cells, providing the energy necessary for their metabolic activities. So, the brain needs the heart to function and not the other way round. If the heart stops beating and ceases to pump blood, blood circulation comes to a halt. It leads to a condition known as cardiac arrest. In such a situation, the flow of blood to the carotid and vertebral arteries, as well as the entire body, stops. Without the continuous flow of oxygenated blood, the brain shut down because the brain is highly sensitive to oxygen deprivation. Within seconds to minutes after the heart pumping drops to the lowest, a person loses consciousness due to the lack of oxygen and nutrients essential for brain function. And as soon as the heart stops, a person dies. By definition, death is the irreversible cessation of all biological functions that sustain a living organism. It is the permanent end of life, marking the point at which the body and its systems cease to function. God said in chapter 9 verse 110, "The structure which they built will remain questionable in their hearts until their hearts are stopped."